You guys, it's Monday, the 15th of December, 2025, and it's my third challenge. Okay, it's my 15th day of posting. It's my third challenge, and these challenges are open to anybody that needs help in these particular areas. These are the ones I'm focusing on at the moment, okay? The first one that affects me directly is my 7-day no sugar challenge, and I'm using the route of carnivore. And if you're interested to know how it went or how it's going, leave me a comment and I'll tell you. And then the second challenge, my challenge, is the 7-day challenge to upload videos. I did mention in the beginning when I was uploading that 30 days just felt too big for me. And I decided to go 7 days. Now this was hot on the heels of just having completed a 90-day challenge, a carnivore challenge that I went into a partnership with somebody. It was a friend of mine that has a special breathing apparatus, and I challenged her. I said, I want you to get better. But it was the wrong month I chose for her, because I chose the month of a big birthday, 60. And you can't mess with 20, 21, 30, 40, 50, 60. Those are sacred years. And 70 and 80 and 90 and anything with 1 nought or 2 noughts, okay? And so it kind of like flopped on her side. But thank goodness I was already on a roll. And I thought, if somebody had told me a week before I was going to be giving up sugar and I would be doing carnivore, I would have said to them, not a chance. I would have laughed at them. But here I am, having decided, I think it was a day or two before the 1st of September, I made this plan with my friend. When I got to day 91, that was three months on a Sunday, and I remember there was 31 days in October, so that makes it day 91 on the 30th of November, okay? And I just decided on the 30th, on day 91, was that the Monday, I decided today's a good day to start my YouTube channel, to give myself an extra 7 days to decide, because I don't want to go back to sugar. I don't want to waste all this time. So much good can come from sugar-free. And one of the things that I'm expecting from my sugarless journey is healing of all the candida in my body. Every single piece of fungus must go. Every little piece of oxalate needs to go. And believe me, into more than 100 days on this journey, I'm still doing oxalate dumping. It hasn't been pleasant, but here I am, still on the straight and narrow, haven't eaten a drop of sugar willfully, staying true to meat and eggs. I've given eggs a break, I think, for a week or two, and I had my first 2 eggs this morning. For the first time, it didn't taste so bad. I think I just can't have them consistently, because then I imagine they're going to put me off for life. So I'll see how long I can last and how much I can actually detox and cleanse my body, and when the morning cramps are going to stop, because that's another thing that I'm just not enjoying. And I don't understand it, because it feels like keto flu, and there's no mixture of fat and sugar here. It's just fat, unless the sugar in my tissue salts is counting against me, because I do take that and I cramp nonetheless. Anyway, we'll see how long it lasts, but I just keep on telling myself, this too shall pass. So that's been quite a significant win for me, and the fact that I'm still on the road, and I would never, ever have ever imagined that I'd give up sugar in such a magical way, without planning it, without stressing over it, just by wanting to help a friend and be an accountability partner for her. But then, like, probably a week into the journey, I realized, Colleen, this was the most brilliant thing that you could ever come up with, because you're actually helping yourself. So if any of you have had a problem with sugar, or if sugar is problematic to you, I want to invite you on this journey with me. Not for a 90-day challenge, 7-day challenge. Considering that in 2009, it was around the time Michael Jackson died, I think it was June. I had a friend at the time, and she wasn't taking sugar in her coffee. And I just decided on a whim, well, if she can do it, so can I. Because it's good for you not to have sugar in your coffee. And I stopped taking sugar and I never looked back. And that was only in my coffee. I continued tea, but I was never a big tea drinker. I was more a coffee drinker. It's only since the 1st of September that I've been drinking tea with no sugar. But obviously the sugar in the milk. What is in the milk? The lactose. So I just decided to stop buying milk too, because it's going all the time, and I buy small bottles and they go rotten because my preference is coffee and I have cream in my coffee. I think that's a fabulous combination. If you're still having skim milk, stop the skim milk, stop the carbs and the sugar, and go for cream or even butter. And it's worth doing a research on what's the coffee called? Bulletproof coffee. Very famous in the keto community. I love all these diet communities that are all over the show, and I love them all. And on that happy note, my friends, it's beginning to rain. You heard the lightning and thunder. I'm going to love and leave you. I recorded an earlier video, and there was a scooter noise up and down. So I decided to leave that video for tomorrow. So I'm just pre-warning you. Tomorrow's video's got a little bit, I don't know how to edit, so it's going to be in the video, okay? And I'm wearing exactly the same clothes because this is where we filmed. So it's a later alligator. It's been lovely visiting. I'm as blind as a bat and I'm pretending that I can see. So I love you lots. Till tomorrow. Be chilled. Try to do some meditation talking about being chilled. You just need to take 3 slow breaths. 6 in, hold for the count of 2, and exhale for the count of 6. Will you remember that? 6, 2, 8. And when you're going out, when it's exhale, try and make a sigh. And keep it going for 3 counts. And that's how you can also regulate your nervous system on a regular basis. But if you guys want a video on that, let me know in the comments, and please like and subscribe, because we're all in this together and we're walking each other home as per the Course in Miracles. So stay chilled. I love you lots. Till tomorrow.